Welcome to another informative little clip for the Mfm Forest Marathon 2022. Guys, so what we'll be just discussing is basically how to get to this exquisite location that you see as the backdrop of the slide. So how to get to Debongeni Falls on race day. All right, guys. So yeah, you will be starting and finishing at Debongeni Falls that you see in picture here. And I just want to run through the basics and the options that we've been communicating for quite a while to you all, and how to basically get to the start and finish, and to also assist us to make logistics as easy and as efficient as possible on the 20th of March. So when we're looking at our options, guys, so as you already know, you either have parking at Debongeni, which was very limited, basically to 20 parking spots. And if you have a parking spot, you would know that you have one. If you don't have one, then you will have to use option 2 or 3. So the first option is the parking at Debongeni Falls. And then the second option, sorry guys, would be park and ride, and then the drop and go option. So those are the 3 options. And just to start with, just want to give you a bit of a aerial overview, just to orientate yourself basically to the kind of the area around the start and finish venue, and also the park and ride area. So we will do a quick orientation on Google Maps as well. But if you are, most of you will be coming from Hennitzberg side, so on this R71, which is the tar road that runs here, as you can see where the mouse is. So you will probably be driving from Hennitzberg side, so you'll be coming from this direction, from a westerly direction, and then you will have your turn off, which is about here, is just across the Salati de Hoek sawmill. You will have your turn off towards Debongeni Falls. So there is good road markings and signage up on the road that indicates this turn off towards Debongeni Falls. This is a gravel road. We will have a road closure here, so you will only be able to get or to drive up this road if you have either a parking ticket or if you have a drop and go ticket. So and then of course if you're taking the shuttle, the shuttles will be allowed onto this road. So when you come on this R71, you will, if you have a parking, you will just make your way up this forestry road. It's about 4 kilometers, and you will park in this area. We'll show that again now. And then if you have a shuttle ticket, so if you're using the park and ride option, you will continue past the turnoff towards the Mfm Dam or Mfm Reservoir, and then you will see a turnoff right about here. And there's a parking spot right here. Nice big parking area that we will be utilizing for everyone that uses the park and ride option. We'll chat about that as well a bit more in detail just now. And then lastly, if you're using the drop and go, you will take this turn off, you will drive up the forest road all the way to the drop and go area, which is at the top here of Debongeni Falls. You'll drop your athlete, and then you will make your way down the forest road again and on towards the R71. So looking at your first option, parking at Debongeni Falls, we already showed you the brief or the aerial overview of the area. If you bought a ticket, you will be able to make your way up to this area. This is the top of Debongeni Falls, so there's still a concrete walk down towards the falls in the start area, but the parking areas will be allocated literally right at this turn off here. So this is basically one of the access control points to Debongeni Falls, and there will be 20 spots of parking allocated here, and this is where you will be parking. There's a lot of action here, so all the routes come past here as well, so your vehicle will be nice and safe. And you will not have to worry about your vehicle at all. So you'll be able to park here, and then you will just make your way down towards the start area. Yeah, it's about 500-meter walk down. Good little warm-up. The permit for parking will be given at race registration. And then just to note, this is a 4-kilometer drive from that R71 tar road on forestry roads, and it would be preferable if you had a higher clearance vehicle, especially if it is a bit wet. But in dry conditions, you can drive it with a normal vehicle. You'll just have to drive it quite slowly. But yeah, preferable to have a higher clearance vehicle. When we're looking at your second option, the park and ride, we've already shown you the aerial overview. there you will see you will come from basically from the Hennigsburg side. You will come on the R71 and you will take the turn off to the Magubaskloof Dam parking area. You will park here, and then the shuttles will basically take you from here to the start area. So this is only for the people that purchase shuttle tickets, and guys, we've been motivating you all to look at your race day logistics, and our shuttle service will be concluded at the end of January. And if you didn't get a ticket, we could not calculate you into our preparations, and therefore we can't we can't extend that deadline just from a logistical perspective. So your shuttle tickets will also be given at race registration, and we also ask that everyone that is utilizing this service that please try and fill your cars to capacity. So if you are 5 people, a bunch of friends or a group, please try and fill the car to capacity and come and park there. The space is quite big, but we really want to make logistics as easy as possible. So if you can fill up your cars to capacity, please guys do that and come as a group and park, and then take the shuttle to the start. And then also there will be security that will be present in the area, so your cars will be looked after. Guys, important to note, so if you did get a shuttle ticket, we will basically open a shuttle schedule like this. So this shows you all the shuttles that will be going from that park and ride area to the start area, and the times as well. So starting from 4:30, this is only the departure times to get to the start. So that's the race distance and the shuttle and the shuttles that will be leaving at those times to get the 50k runners to the start, for example. So please have a look at this. We will open bookings to this, guys. So we're gonna basically make a stock standard Google form where you'll be able to put your name on the shuttle that you would want to go with. So it's going to be first come, first serve. And if the latest shuttle for a specific race distance is already full, you will just have to go with the earlier one. And that is just purely from a practical point of view. We're trying to get this schedule as accurate and as possible, so that we get everyone to the start on time. So please have a look out for on our social media, that as soon as the shuttle bookings open up, that you jump onto the booking form and actually secure your slot in one of the 4 shuttles that we will be using. All right, drop and go, last option. That's just also easy option. Obviously, that's for everyone that does not have parking or that's not using the park and ride. So you will just make your way towards that turn off, and then you will turn off at the Debengeni Falls gravel road or forest road, and then you'll take the 4-kilometer road to that area there, the drop and go area, and then you'll drop your athlete and basically make your way back down. So yeah, please guys, there's no parking at the top. It's literally drop your athlete and go. And also we really try and prioritize the shuttles to be on time. So if there's a shuttle coming behind you or from the front, please give the shuttles right of way, guys, that we can run a tight schedule and get everyone to the start on time. So please just remember that the shuttles will have right of way, and make sure that you plan well in terms of getting to the start. Yeah, that's it, guys. So we just quickly want to give you a little overview of the area. So if we're looking at the location of Magubaskloof, obviously you've got Gauteng, Joburg, Pretoria. You'll take the N1 north, and you'll make your way to Polokwane. We can zoom in here. If you basically take the ring road around Polokwane, that's finished now. Really nice road. You don't have to drive into Polokwane anymore, and all the roadworks that was here for a long time has been done. So it's very efficient. Just take the N1, take the ring road around Polokwane, and then you get onto the R71. So the R71 takes you basically straight east. And then past Moria. This is quite a populated area, and an area that you really want to drive carefully on. And then you'll go past Moria, and then you'll start seeing the vegetation change quite a lot. Then you'll make your way to Hennigsburg, and yeah, from Hennigsburg for those of you that know the area, you've got the R71 that continues towards Dunedin this side, or you have the Georges Valley Road which goes to Dunedin this way, so on a more southerly direction. But from Hennigsburg, guys, a lot of you will stay in a Hennigsburg area, or probably between Hennigsburg and the turnoff to Debongeni Falls. So most of the accommodation is located between Hennigsburg and the turnoff to Debongeni. So most of you, come race day, will be making your way from your accommodation down the mountain pass here, and then on the R71 towards Debongeni Falls. So either towards the Magubaskloof Dam parking area for park and ride, or for actually going to Debongeni to park, or to use the drop and go option. So you will come from the R71 from Hennigsburg side, most of you, like we said, down the pass, and then if we can get some satellite image there, you will make your way down towards that turnoff and into that aerial view that we've given you previously. So maybe we can quickly give just a little view here of how it will look. This is how it will look basically at the turnoff. So if you're coming from Hennigsburg side, you will really see that it's quite clear. There's good signage there. You'll see the Debongeni waterfall signage here. So this is that start of the forestry road. We will have a road closure here, so you will not be able to continue or to drive onto this road if you don't have a parking permit, or if you don't have a drop and go permit, basically. But this road will be closed to the general public on the day because we don't want guys in the forest here. So if you have a parking, you will basically take this turn off towards Debongeni Falls, and if you are using the drop and go, you'll also just take this road going off. So if you are using the park and ride shuttle, we can maybe just continue along the road here. So if you're using the park and ride shuttle, you will continue past Debongeni Falls, right? So you will not turn off there. This is really it's a very short distance. This is, I don't even think, a kilometer. So it's just taking a bit slow on the Google Maps here. So you'll start seeing the dam on your left-hand side here. All right, that is the Magubaskloof Dam or reservoir. Okay, so continue straight past the dam. All right, and then there's one turn off here. You'll see that there is a boom gate. It's not the one you'll be taking. So then you will see very good signage here. There's a big signage here saying Magubaskloof Dam, and this has got quite a little bit of an entrance here. So you will see that this will be your turn off towards the Magubaskloof Dam. So just to orientate yourself here, this is the turn off that you will be taking, and you'll come onto this gravel or this paved section here, and this will be the Magubaskloof Dam, and then you will continue onto the left hand side, and there you can see big parking area that we'll be using, and then the shuttles will be leaving from here to the start area. Yeah, so that's just a good orientation for you, and then yeah, that's how that will look. Okay, guys, so I actually want to go out here. All right, awesome. So that was just that from the turnoff there, we kind of took that little piece there towards the turnoff towards the parking area there. So yeah, guys, that's the logistics and the basics of getting to the start and finish venue. And then just a reminder, please have a look out for when we open up the shuttle bookings, and it will be on a first come first served basis. So please make sure that you are not disappointed and that you are on top of things in terms of your own arrangements to get to the start. Thanks, everyone.